Welcome to this look at some gorgeous looking and sounding new mods on Farming Simulator 25 with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Thursday, it is the 20th of November. We've got some new mods, we've got one update. Yesterday, on console at least, was all updates. And we had quite a Fendt drop yesterday with regard to updates from Granjeiro and Paul. Today, the only update is also another Fendt, the Fendt 300 Vario Gen 4 by Granjeiro. Plus, in the mods today, we've also got some more Fendt stuff, both by Paul. So a bit of a Fendt takeover at the moment. There's tons of stuff going on. I'm going to do this in a slightly different order to how I normally do it. I would normally do kind of buildings, productions, those kind of things, then move through equipment, machinery, then vehicles. But because I'm using some of the vehicles for what I'm doing, you don't need to know all this. But anyway, let's start with this, shall we? This is the Fendt Katana 650 850 Gen 3 by Paul. It does have some extra bells and whistles to the base game standard version, as you can see with reflective strips here. I've got it in petrol blue. You can have manual or automatic on the pipe as well, so if you'd like to have a bit more immersion, if you're the operator when you're doing silage harvesting and you're in the forage harvester, you can manually adjust that, or if you don't want to, you can set it to automatic. That is entirely up to you. Under our harvesters, there's our standard 469500. That's 11 slots. This is 16 slots, 40. No, hang on. Where is it? Yeah, it's 16 slots. I was right. 19.36 megabytes download and by Paul. So that's the base game version. Now, the base game version has got engine setups 650, 850. And then we've got Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Mitas, BKT, Vredestein, back to Trelleborg, pipe standard, long and short. So this version, the modded version here, same price, slot count's a little bit higher. But on this, we have got horsepowers. So we've got 20 kilometers per hour and 40 kilometers per hour in the 650. And then we've got 20 kilometers per hour and 40 kilometers per hour in the 850, which is 847 horsepower. So near as makes a difference. Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Mitas, BKT, Vredestein, back to Trelleborg, with standards and wides within those as selections. Now, on top of all this, we've then got reflector strips, yes or no. If you don't want them, don't have to have them. Third beacon light, puts a beacon light just below the pipe on the back. We've got LED flashers, you can have those on as well if you want to. If you don't want them, don't have to. Speed decals, yes or no, you can take those on or off depending whether you're going for the 20 kilometers per hour or the 40. We then got pipe, automatic or manual. I went manual, but automatic works as it normally does. Once you open up the pipe, it will work out where the trailer is and it will just stick with the trailer. I've set the one I've got out on manual just to show you. We've got beacon light standard, LED, LED2. Pipe standard, long and short, which is the same as the base game sort of version. Then we've got the various different colour options here. So main colour, a whole selection of various different Fendts. I went for the petrol blue. There's beiges and all sorts of colours. You can go for the nature green, which is almost a more sort of khaki military green, but a load to choose from there. Roof colour, you can mix and match it. So if I want to go for beige, for example, beige. I said beige, very English, beige. And then rim colour option and license plate option there as well. So hop in, start it up. So horn, lights, beacons. So we've gone for the flasher units on the front, flash units on the back. See the extra beacon light on there as well. Turn those off. So we've got L1 right stick side to side, does our pipe side to side. Now I haven't actually unfolded the pipe yet, and then we go up and down, adjust our nozzle. So that's our manual movement of it. Obviously we still need to do pipe out to get it into its position like that. Now something I did notice, I'm going to be curious to see if it does it now. So there's my manual movement, and then our nozzle adjustment. If I now do pipe in, see that? So I'll bring the pipe down wherever you've left it. So if you have got it in manual, you do need to move it back towards its resting place before you put pipe in. Otherwise it will bring pipe in wherever it is, whatever position it's in. That's just something to be aware of with that. Then we've got, is it R1, L1, R1, L1, R1, right stick up and down. We've got door opens and closes. At the end of the day, it does the forage harvester job. It does sound pretty cool though. Which is kind of what you're looking for. So there you go. Few different extras there, stuff that you might want to use on your forage harvesters. Next we have got the Fendt 900 Vario series. This is by Paul as well. There are 2 in this pack. We'll get to all these later on. It's because I wanted to use one of these to use these, so I thought we'll do the tractors first. It makes more sense. So there's quite a few options on this. These were under large tractors. Yes, just here. So we've got the Vario Gen 6 and we've got the Gen 7. So a little bit cheaper for the Gen 6 than the Gen 7. Most of the options are the same. There are, again, if you're a Fendt aficionado, there are going to be some bells and whistles, some tweaks, some changes, some things that for an actual, you know, like I say, a Fendt aficionado, you'll notice and appreciate all those tiny little things. It's very hard to tell, but there are differences. So with these, we've got 40, 50 or 60 kilometre per hour options in each horsepower. Now both tractors in this, the Gen 6 and Gen 7, go up to the same horsepower. So we've got that in 296. And we go through the 3 options in 326, then 355, then 385, 415, I think was the highest it goes up to in the 40, 50 or 60 kilometre per hour version. Now on the back, these do have the speed sticker, so you can have that on or off, and if you change that, obviously the speed sticker number changes depending on which version you've gone for, but you don't have to have that on there if you don't want to. So 415 horsepower is the max. Then we go back to 296. So Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Mitas, BKT, Vredestein, Nokians, and back under Trelleborgs we have got Vario grip, which changes the inside of the rear, well, both the tyres actually. We've then got mediums with Vario grip, wides with Vario grip. We've then got narrow twins, rear twin, twins all round, back to standard. Then all of the other tyre options have various different variations on those configurations. Both of the tractors have exactly the same on this. Reverse driving, yes or no, so you can do your reverse driving on this if you want to. Wheel weights there on the inside here, so you've got flange weight on the back there, 300 kilo, 600, 1000, back to standard. I'm going to leave it on 300 because there's an option for changing the colour, so you better see that. Now inside, this is similar to the other one. Again, this will be very specific if you're big into your Fendts. We've got power, power plus, Profi, Profi plus, back to power, and that changes configurations in the cab with regard to joysticks, buttons, screens. Various different options in there will change depending on the specific type. Beacon lights, we've got left, we've got right. Zoom out a little bit. We've got both, then back off again. Warning signs, yes, with LEDs or no. I'll leave those on for a minute. We've got design line, we can go chrome on the exhaust stack. We've got design line, does both, back off again. We've got displays. Now this is automatic dark mode, so I think when at night time it will change the screens. But then, although it's given the options on there, I don't know why, because it's IC dark mode PC only, and then the other one's got another option which says PC only, which is why have it on the console? I suppose it's just on all the versions anyway. Then lighting, we've got halogens, halogen and hood lights. We've got LED, LED and hood lights. Back to halogens. I think I went LEDs. We've got back turn lights, standard or LED. So you can see they're red at the moment, or LED like that. We've got speed decals, yes or no. So like I said before, if you don't want them on, you don't have to have them on. Cool box is inside the cab. You can have a cool box down by your feet, yes or no. Front PTO doesn't come standard with it on there. So if you want one, got to pay for it. Then if you've got precision farming on, you've got Cyro Pro compact sensors on the wing mirrors. Then we've got our various different colour options. And these are pretty much the same as they were actually on the big jobby, the forage wagon, forage harvester. Roof colour, so again we can mix and match whatever you want to do on that. Wheel weight colour, so as I said in the back there, let's go with silver so you can see them. So if you've gone for the wheel weights, you can change wheel weight colour, rim colour, license plate option there in 2. Now we move up to the next one. So it goes up to the same horsepower, and I think it's the same. There's 40, 50 and 60 kilometers per hour in each of the horsepower, so exactly the same, but obviously there are some differences. Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Mitas, BKT, Vredestein, Nokian and back in, and as far as I could tell, pretty much same options in those. Reverse driving, same. Wheel weights, the same. Now this has got power and settings 1, settings 2, then Profi settings 1, settings 2, then Profi plus settings 1, settings 2, and then back. And again, that will change various different things inside the cab with regard to screens, joysticks, etc. Beacon lights the same, warning signs the same, design line the same. Displays, this has automatic dark mode, then this one, IC dark mode PC, then DBL PC. We've got lights, same options. Back turn lights, same options. Speed decals, cool box. Now this has a roof terminal option inside the cab. I put that on. It puts an extra roof terminal. I think I've got that in this particular version. Front PTO again. Now this one's got model year options. So you've got 2021, 2025. Inside it changed the seat. That I could tell. There will be some other changes, and it's difficult to tell. And then we've got a 2026 version as well on there, which I think I went for. And then we've got a Cyro Pro Compact, and then all various different colours on there as well. Now these sound absolutely phenomenal. So let's start this one up. This is the Gen 6. Beacons, if you've gone from lights, so I think I went LEDs all round, as far as I can remember. Indicators, you see you've got the LEDs on the, there's a word for it, the warning signs on the side. And now brake lights, we went for the LEDs though, so they're clear lens, but they have got red bulbs. Nicely made and detailed. Now L1 and right stick up and down does our sunroof on the top. That's the same on both tractors. L1, R1, left stick side to side raises and lowers the whole front end, like so. Then right stick side to side does our rear window. Right stick up and down does the door, which gives us an interior light as well. So we close that, interior light on or off. Pretty cool, and that's over there. I think the other one was the one I went for the screen as well, so I'll show that turning on and off. Nice place to be, but listening to this move. It's got this deep, low rumble, but then all the various different whines of different things. It's just very cool. I'll attach these up now because I'm going to need these for the next bit we're going to do. Anyway, it does sound very, very cool. So that's that one, and this is the 2026 option I went for. And again, like I say, there are going to be differences. I struggle to tell. I think there's some with the lights, interior as well with the seats and things. So let's watch this turn on. I do love that with the displays and stuff. They're very, very cool. A lot of the tractors do it now. It just adds so much detail to it. And again, sounds brilliant. Lovely. So we go. That's the Fendt 900 Vario series. Did I say what the slot counts were on that? Sorry, it's 49.55 megabytes download, 20 and 22 slots, so 20 for the first one, 22 for the second, by Paul. So next we're going to have a look at this. This is the front weight box. This is by MISSYB, 2.46 megabytes download and 2 slots. Now I looked and thought, oh, that's cool. Sometimes weights I'll just show you in the menu here, but I thought I'll get this out because I wasn't sure if it opened, whether it had an option for a chainsaw or anything like that. $3,000. It was, what did I say, 2 slots, didn't I? Yeah, 2.46 megabyte download. Options on this: 1,600, 1,800, 2,200 kilos, 2,500, 3,000, and then back to 1.6. Main colour does all of that, and then lid colour does that. We do have lights on it as well, but I couldn't, if we go into the vehicle, switch to the front, I couldn't find any option. That's for the cultivator on the back, allow create fields up and down, that was for our sunroof. I couldn't find any option to open it. As far as I can tell, it's just a weight with lights on it. Like I say, as far as I could tell. It could be, no, it's not. I tried it with a different tractor. I can't work out a way of opening it up. Maybe I should go and grab a different tractor without all the various different interactive controls. Let me just do that. I don't want to get it wrong. No, just lower weight. That's all I could find. There's not an option for opening the box. Next, we've got on the back of the Fendt just here. This is the 2720 Ripper 9 Shank by LRModding. This is 43.95 megabytes download, 10 slots, 6.7 meters wide. You will find it under plows. So if we come into here and go to our plows, Just there as well. You'll find it 133,407. No options. 350 horsepower required. As you saw when we were in the Fendt a minute ago, we do have the option to create fields, etc., because it is a plough. It's a big old bit of kit as well. So lights on it, indicators. And there you go. Big unit. And if I allow create fields, L1 triangle, you can come off the end of here to extend, plough together, start new fields, whatever it is you want to do, you can do with this. Fold that back up again. Cool! The 2720 Ripper 9 Shank. Next we're going to move over to this. We have the small dairy. This is 16.78 megabytes download, 16 slots, 45,000 to purchase by Roger. So what I do like about this, you've got the tanks that are kind of a bit kind of worn, scratched, scuffed, but you've got a little bit of polish on the front there, so you've got a tiny little bit of reflection. It's just a nice touch, nice detail. It's a fairly standard dairy as far as dairies go. If we come into our factories, you'll see it just there, 45 grand. No customization options. When you go to place it, putting it is done here, run it from there. Pallets will spawn out on the side here. But I say, it's a nice bit of detailing, nice bit of weathering. Manage production, and you'll see there our products: buffalo milk, goat milk, milk and sugar in, and then all the various different things that are, as far as I can tell, fairly standard productions with standard production rates and things coming out. Nothing in addition to, no soy milks, no yogurts or anything like that. A fairly standard dairy as these things go. There's that. Next, we've got this. It's actually this with different options. So, this is the storage for pallets of boards, planks and wooden beams by Granjeiro, Lostgamer and Vergamini modding. 5.06 megabytes download, 1 slot, 1,000 to buy, with a capacity of 250 items. So we've got wood beams, planks long on the actual look of it. However, that is just the look of it. You can place any of the three in any of them. It's not that if it looks like wood beams, it has to be wood beams. That's not the case at all. So putting in is done at the front here, taking out. We come around to the back here, click on our open storage. You'll see I've got planks, wood beams in there as well. So although it's showing wood beams here, it will take all of those things. I did try with prefab walls. That's not in the description, but you never know. I thought I'd give it a go. It doesn't take those. And then this one over here. What do I have in this one? I think I might have just put planks in this one. Yeah, just planks in that one, and I'm pretty sure I put planks long in that one there. So under build mode, if we come up and go across to our silos, just there is where you'll find it. And then when you go to place it, we've got our customization option. So the look of it, wood beam, boards or planks, it's entirely up to you. There's not actually what would. I'm not knocking the modders at all, at all. It's just saying in the description that was added in, so it just added a bit more detail to it. So if you're going to set up a kind of storage at a sawmill or something like that, I think what might have been quite cool, because you've got 3 separate sort of stacks there in all of them. I say 3 separate stacks, but 3 sections. If there one of these options had have been one set of wood beams, one of planks, one of planks long. I'm just saying it. I'm just saying it out loud. I mean, at the end of the day, it makes no difference. It will still do the thing it does. I just, that just suddenly hit me. I thought, oh, I wonder. Anyway, yeah. So putting in there, taking out. If I click on it, let's take one of those out. Let's go wood beams. And wood beams come out to the side just here. If I want to put them into this one at the end, I can put them in there and then take them out there. So it's up to you. Whatever you want to do, straightforward. The storage for pallets of boards, planks and wooden beams. Next we've got, actually we're going to look at this next, then we'll go on to the last one. We might be after that. So we've got this. This is an interesting one. This is the AntonioCarraro Tony 10,900 TTR by TungstenChicken. I love that name. 8.85 megabytes download and 12 slots. Now, the base game version of this doesn't have as many tyre options, and the base game version of this goes forward at whatever the speed is, but reverse only 13 miles an hour. It does say in the description for this that in the real world it goes the same speed forward and backwards, and that's what's been added into this as well. So as you can see, we've got front window, rear window that opens, slightly different tyres on here as well. So there's some very different tyre choices. So I'll show you in here under our small tractors. I said what it was, didn't I? 8.0? Yes, I did. Yeah. So the base game version is just there. Options on this, we've got 3-point yes or no. If you put the 3-point on, you get the bull bars. You can have the bull bars on their own. Then you've got front weights, and you've got the Stereo Pro Compact and rim colour. What I will say is the modded version doesn't have the option for the Stereo Pro Compact. So if you are running precision farming, that may be a decider for you. I don't know. Anyway, there it is. So 3-point yes or no. Does the same thing. So you can have the bull bar on its own. I went for that. So as far as our tyres go, we've got the AC70Gs, 2 at the rear, 2 at the front, or all round. Then we go on to the AC70G with Trelleborgs, smaller Trelleborg at the back, smaller at the front, or both all round. Then move on to the AR04s, which do that, both of those. Back to the AC70G. So a few different tyre choices. Front weight options are the same. Beacon lights though, we've got LEDs or normal, so we can have choice on that. Rim colour option on there as well, and license plate too. So let's say a few different extra choices. No colour choices on it, but you get it like that. So for 24 miles an hour. So forward at 24 miles an hour. I do like these. They're very, very cool bits of kit. So beacons, our lights, horns fairly quiet. You can just about hear it. So L1 right stick side to side, opens and closes the door. Up and down does the rear window. R1 right stick side to side does the other door. L1 R1 and right stick up and down does the front window. Now if I do change driving direction, this will run at 24 miles an hour this direction as well. Now it'll do that whether you're in reverse driving or not. So we'll go forward and reverse at 24. Makes a little bit of a mini rocket ship. It's pretty cool, isn't it? I like that. So there you go. A few different options on that. It might be that you're into your AntonioCarraros and you've always thought it's wrong, it needs to be changed. Well, it's been changed now. There we go. So finally, we come on to the Metaltech Bale Trailers Pack by Matt26. These are 24.42 megabytes download, 8 slots, 9 slots, and 7 slots. Let me just back up and hook up to this. There. So, if we come over to here, we have this one, this one, this one. There's some curiosities with this. This one has the option for extending this backwards and forwards. Now I'm assuming this is a log trailer version. They are bale trailers technically, and they have tension straps, but I guess you could put logs in amongst those if you wanted to. There's no option for configurations on those, but you can. Then we've got this one and then this one here, and this one, these two are swivel axles. This one is a fixed front axle. This has the extension on the back, but doesn't have the option for extending that in and out, which I thought was odd, considering that one does. Again, unless I'm missing an option, what I might do is go and grab the small tractor again, because this one's got all different options for windows and doors and stuff. If I get a tractor that's standard that doesn't, then at least we know that we are getting all the correct things. I put all these on here because I was going to use that to load those, but that doesn't matter either. So you should find these in different locations. Under flatbed trailers, you'll find the 3 of them here. And you'll also find them under bale trailers, so your bale transports, just there. So there we go. We start with this one here, then this one, so the PB8, the PB11, sorry, PB8, PB11 and the PT13. Options, now it starts on design 3. Let's go to design 1. Design 1, just like that. Design 2, like that. Design 3, like that. Design 4, like that. And I think all of them have the same option for that. Then back to design 1. We have got Trelleborg, Continental, Mitas, back again. And the Trelleborgs, we've got a few different things here. So let's run through the different, just if you look at the tyres, You'll see the difference in changes when we move up to wides. And then back to smalls again. We've got design 1, design 2. Oh, this is around the other side. We've got some things, toolbox bits and things. Design 1, design 2, design 3 has both. Design 4 has side impact protections. And then back to design 1 again. Fenders, yes or no. That puts them on the back. Attachers, yes or no on this version. Then chassis colour, extension colour and license plate, I think are fairly straightforward as to what that entails. So we come out of there and we come to this one, the PB11. Options on this is the same. 2, 3, 4. I'll give them for different options so you can see what happens with these. Same options for our tyres. Same with design 1, design 2, 3. That was the bits on the side and then the side impact protection. Fender, yes or no. Attachers, yes or no. Chassis, extension and license plate the same. The final one, something slightly different on it. So it starts on 4 with that out the back. There's our design 1, 2, 3, 4. Same with those. That was the same fender. This one attaches. We've got attacher 1. This is at the front. So you've got a pin hitch or ball hitch is the first one for attachers. Then the second attachers is adding an attacher on the rear. So if you're changing the front one and wondering why the back's not changing, that's because that's for the front. This one does the back, adds an attacher, and again chassis colour, extension, and license plates. So what we'll do is disconnect that one. So what we can do with this one, unfold tipper, and it slightly arcs those out a little bit. So I guess if you're doing round bales, they can sit within that if you want to. And I did go through the different options to see. It seems to be. Oh, hang on. That didn't work. I'll take that back. I'll take it back. L1, right stick up and down. There we go. So we've got an option to adjust that. Oh, that's why. Because when I was doing it, I must have been. I was slightly doing side to side and not up and down, and it was doing the door. I kept hitting the door open and closing. Yeah, it was what I said. It's because I've got so many different options on the tractor I was using. So there we go. That does come in and out, and we can fold the tipper. So apologies for that. Tension straps on there, yes or no, like so. If we then move on to the next one, I'm going to go and grab the other tractor just to make this a little bit easier. So if we've gone for this version here, unfold tipper does that. Brings those up, and then we've got L1, right stick up and down. We'll extend that in and out to give you a bit of extra room. Tension straps don't go out to the extension though, that's something to bear in mind. They do still stay on the trailer, but it does give you a bit of extension if you need it. And then the final one, there's no adjustment. Maybe the back will open and close, but again the supports, if you are doing logging or whatever it is you're doing with this one, the supports don't extend out the back. Let's see if this one does. There we go. So we can bring that in and out. But again with this version, because the way that's done, if I do my tension straps, the tension straps are still on the trailer, not out on the back as well. So that's something to bear in mind. Although you can, I mean, you can overhang your logs anyway if you want to do logs on this. It's just a curious design, isn't it? Anyway, there we go. That's all of those. That's the Metaltech Bale trailers pack, and that's it for the mods for Thursday the 20th of November. I hope you found all of this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free, and if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.